There are many products available to choose shoe rack, each with different characteristics, benefits, and prices. To help you make an informed decision, I did extensive research, read tons of reviews, and compiled a list of the best shoe rack from reputable brands. After much research, I found these products much helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Vasagle 5-tier shoe rack. With 5 shelves and space underneath for flats and flip-flops, this simple rack is every shoe collector's dream. Simple construction and looks make this an ideal choice for a closet, bedroom, or storage to store multiple pairs of shoes. We were able to get 15 pairs of various shoes comfortably on this shoe rack, using the top shelf as well as the lower shelves. Without the top shelf, it holds 12. The Vasagle wasn't the easiest shoe rack we put together, with 30 parts plus screws, but it included the tools needed to assemble, even though it was a bit time-consuming. The shelves themselves, except the top, are canvas slings, which can feel unsteady but are better able to accommodate different shoe styles. Type: floor rack dimensions, 11.8 x 39.4 x 36.4 inches. Number of shoes, 9 to 12. Materials: particle board, steel, polyester fabric. Number 2. Yamazaki 6-tier steel shoe rack. This Yamazaki shoe rack is an excellent choice to consider if you need storage by your entryway. The design features 6 tiers and is both tall and narrow, so it won't take up too much space. We found that assembly was fairly simple, although we would have appreciated clear instructions to help get started. Once put together, however, we appreciated that the rack was lightweight yet was sturdy and held shoes in place when being knocked into with a vacuum. The rack, which is offered in either black and white, was able to fit 18 pairs of shoes during testing. It's worth noting that it features shelves made of metal bars that are a bit spaced out. Because of this, pairs of heels hang over the edge and can be difficult to get on and off. Type: floor rack dimensions, 9.8 4 x 25.98 x 34.2 5 inches. Number of shoes, 18 to 21. Materials: steel, wood. Number 3. Vasagle shoe bench with cushion. If you need storage in your mudroom or entryway, you can't go wrong with this Vasagle shoe bench. The bench is offered with either-or cubbies and is able to store tall and short pairs of shoes alike. The instructions called for 2 people to assemble, but we found that 1 person could get the job done for the most part. All the parts were labeled clearly, and the instructions noted that there was an extra piece included, so there was less confusion. We ran into a few issues due to small screws and lack of pre-drilled holes, however, so it was necessary to use a power screwdriver and apply a lot of extra pressure. Once assembled, we appreciated that the cubbies were adjustable, making it easy to fit rain and snow boots as well as flats and other styles. Type: bench dimensions, 40.9 x 11.8 x 18.9 inches. Number of shoes, 10. Materials: particle board, foam. Number 4. XIV Shoe Bench. For a small rack, the open spaces entryway rack easily held more shoes than the packaging advertised, making it an optimal shoe rack for small spaces. We were able to fit 12 pairs of different sizes of shoes on the 3 shelves, including winter, rain boots, men's shoes, and women's shoes. We did step outside the box and utilize the top shelf to hold so many shoes, though you can use that shelf for other items as well. The rack was easy to put together thanks to clear directions about which bolts to use and an included Allen wrench. The open spaces rack felt very sturdy. When hit with a vacuum during testing, the shoes did stay in place, although the rack moved a few inches. It's also metal, so it is easy to wipe down if any dirt collects. Type: floor rack dimensions, 12.5 x 33.8 x 26.1 inches. Number of shoes, 6 to 9. Materials: steel. Number 5. 10-tier shoe rack. One of the most efficient ways to store a large collection of shoes is a behind-the-door rack, like this style by Whitmore. The over-the-door style will hold a lot of shoes out of sight and can easily help you save space. We found this rack sturdy and solidly constructed, but the shoes did fall off when we tested it aggressively on the door. Plus, the top rack wouldn't be able to accommodate booties or high tops without hitting the door frame. This rack was easy to put together thanks to clear instructions. Because this rack has two parts, each piece must be connected, followed by installing an over-the-door hook. Type: over-the-door dimensions: 22.5 times 7.5 x 48.75 inches. Number of shoes: 24. Materials: plastic. That's all from my end. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe my channel. If you need more information or if you want to know product price, do check out my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below. Stay updated with our cool products, as it will make you life much more easier.